Alrighty. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through today on this Wednesday, second last day of the month. So we know right now everybody has just been paid and are scattering for the shops after 2 months of desert. Everybody I've spoken to in the last 3 weeks has told me how they are just dying for the end of January so they can get paid again and get back on their feet again. Now, isn't that a miserable reality? A miserable, miserable reality. What have we also seen this year? At the end of this year, most people have come away earning less than they did last year because, well, there's been no increases. There were hardly any bonuses paid. It's been a pretty miserable end to 2018. And to start 2019 begging and scraping and like holding on to the end of January is a horrible, horrible thing. Well, today you're at DuePoint, and I'm hoping that by the end of this session we can kind of turn that around for you a little bit. Perhaps bring just a little bit of hope back to you. To start with this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We're a listed life and short-term insurance company, and we've been around for 68 years this year. So this is not anything new. It's not international. It's not some kind of Chinese knockoff that you're dealing with here. You're dealing with the real deal here at DuePoint, and so we want you to have that comfort. The reason the DuePoint division exists at DuePoint is really to address one problem that we have both as a corporate and as individuals in South Africa today. We started working on the DuePoint division nearly 5 years ago now in 2015, and the problem was the same then as it is now, except it's just got worse in the last 4 years. Folks, we are dealing with a very much recessive economy in South Africa. A recessive economy is one that is shrinking. Every single one of you knows this. I don't need to tell you or educate you about the fact that things are getting more expensive. Our earnings are decreasing on a comparative basis every year, and we have relative employment crisis in South Africa with nearly half the working populace unemployed in South Africa today. This is a crisis that leads us as a corporate to another problem. People are not buying product anymore. This is happening everywhere. Are we seeing shops closing down everywhere? We are. I walked through Sandton City the other day, and it's starting to feel a little bit like a graveyard. You walk past closed shop after closed shop after closed shop. In December, I was down in Knysna, and I think there's 3 shops left in Knysna. The rest are all just boarded up. This is a crisis that we're in. Now, as corporates, as I say, we need to distribute our products, and our traditional forms of distribution were already starting to fade in 2015, and now in 2019 are almost completely failing. Traditional forms of distribution are those that you know already: advertising, selling on TV and radios, and people are just not responding anymore. And at the same time, us as individuals on the ground have no money to buy. This morning early, I was in an Uber taxi, and I was talking to the driver who explained to me that over the last 90 days, his weekly income from driving his Uber has halved. Now, this is just indicative of what is happening out there. We have lost control as individuals over our income. We do not have hope anymore. You might think that I'm trying to do a marketing pitch here today. I can assure you right now, it is a factual statement, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the country today, that any hope of you creating wealth for yourself in South Africa is gone. Unless you are politically connected today, there is no chance of you creating sustainable, controllable lifetime wealth. And these 2 problems led us to what we believe is a solution for South Africa. It hinges off of social entrepreneurship. That's the thing that we as South Africans are good at. We're good at getting out there and doing our own thing to survive. And through our solution, we believe we've created for ourselves the ability to distribute differently into an economy that has changed very much in the last 10 years in South Africa. The system we created is called the DuePoint system. It's a system that allows every South African to come to us and contract as what we call a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, we're going to ask you to do one thing. It's not going to be selling or advertising or advising or doing any of the things you're embarrassed about or worried about. We're going to ask you to do the one thing that is connect South Africans to us. We have 55 million desperate South Africans, hopeless South Africans right now, who are absolutely looking for something to change them and help their circumstances. And that's the task we ask you to do. Simply connect South Africans to us. As you do that, as I said, you create this new form of distribution for us as DuePoint. We come along, facilitate the purchase of our products, create greater revenue, and from that revenue, we're able to create for you an extra recurring income. The recurring income part is the critical part. It's the part that most people don't understand. I've spoken to a bunch of people recently who automatically, when we start talking about, hey, don't you want to come and do something for us? We could make income for you. Go, no, 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 no. I'm fine where I am. Backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. I'm secure in my job. I know. No, you're not. You're not secure in your job. There is absolutely no hope for you in your job in South Africa. And what you're doing is you're backpedaling from something you don't understand. What are we used to in South Africa? We're used to being pitched something that we have to then go and sell. You have to come and join our business, and then you can sell our cheap Chinese knockoff products to all your friends. You need to go out. You need to force them every month to buy the same product again, and maybe some of you will get paid. That is not what we do here at DuePoint. We are in the business at DuePoint of creating wealth. That's a concept most South Africans have never been privileged to before or understand properly. And the wealth is money that is there every month. It's money that comes in when you are not able to build your channel at DuePoint. When you are sick or at work, it still comes in. How have we managed to build a system that does it? Well, we use financial services products here at DuePoint, which run on automatic debit order systems, which means that every month when the debit order is paid, your income comes in. Guys, this is what freedom looks like. When you do not need to chase your friends every month to buy something that really they could get a better version of at Checkers or Spar, and your money just comes in on a recurring, steadfast basis. We've built the system as well to accommodate everybody's circumstances. Guys, when I say that, I mean it. I have people who constantly come to me and say, but what I do means I can't do this. That's absolute nonsense. The DuePoint system is built in South Africa for South Africans in the context that we're all in. It is a system that no matter how busy you are, how complicated your life is, it fits in. It is a system that allows you to leverage others in the creation of wealth for yourself, which means that 24 hours a day in our system, even as you sleep, the DuePoint system creates wealth for you. Nothing in South Africa today, nothing that's promised from overseas thingies or things that are local can offer you an income earning opportunity that creates income for you 24 hours a day. Only DuePoint puts you in that position. And we give you this tool at no cost. It costs you nothing to use the DuePoint system. There's no monthly fee, no admin fee, no sales fee, no application form fee. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically in the system as a wealth engineer and able to use all of our technologies, all of our presentations, all of our tools at no cost to you. This is how real wealth is built. It's not built off of, and you've been to the presentations before, you just need to spend 2,500 Rand a month. You just need to spend $80 a month. You need to buy this much product. There's none of that at DuePoint. You simply come in, pick the tool up, and get out there and start building wealth for yourself. It also doesn't require you to have any education or experience. You're not intermediaries, you're not brokers, you're not agents, and you're not selling. You're just connecting. Everybody in South Africa who wants to change their circumstances, who wants to be in control again of creating wealth for themselves that's permanent, that's a lifetime, can do so with the DuePoint system because everyone is able to build an asset. What's an asset? An asset is the thing that brings you income every month. In the DuePoint system, it's something you can transfer and sell. And when you pass away one day, your channel and the income it earns will automatically be handed over to your children. We are in the business of intergenerational wealth here at DuePoint. You have something now that you get to leave to your children. Nothing in South Africa today offers you that. Your job is gone the moment you die. Your children don't get to have it. But here, you will build an income stream that you will benefit from in your own lifetime, and then it'll be handed over to your children who can grow it even further and then hand it over to your great-grandchildren one day, and so on. Folks, we've built the system to be convenient for you. Again, that backpedaling response that you automatically have is unfounded in the DuePoint system. We do not ask you to do presentations. That's gone. Gone are the days where you have to stand up on a stage or herd your friends into the lounge after the bra and do a presentation to them. There's no product for picking up, carrying around, being embarrassed about, not having delivered on time, having it broken and having to repair it. All of that's gone in our system. We ask you to do one thing, and using our technology, you can do it anywhere, anytime. You never need to be in this office. And that is click play on our technology and connect individuals to us here. As you connect people to us, those of you who do it will find that those who are connected to us are going to start catching the vision of what we're trying to do here, just as you will. And when they do, they become wealth engineers like you, and we allocate them to you, and your channel is born. These individuals will go out and will connect individuals to us. And again, we will allocate them to you. This process continues as you form a platform of distribution for us here at DuePoint. We then come along as DuePoint, the insurance company, and do the work for you. We then distribute these products of ours into this channel and create your wealth without you having to do a single presentation or a single sale. Your income and your wealth is born. We distribute this wealth to you in two ways. The first is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 every month for every product payment made in your channel, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment is made. So you go out, you chat to some of your friends. Your friends become product owners, they take a product, pay for it, and you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand. 55 Rand every month going forward for every product. Not once off. This is not a cash in transit business where you sell the pot and then you get your money and then you run back again the next month and you've got to buy the pot again and again and again. No. Here it's one connection. This is freedom. One connection of the individual. And you've created a line of income that every month that 55 Rand comes into you. If they take two products, you get 110 Rand. 3, 165. 4, 220, and so on and so on and so on. You are now in control again of the income that you earn. These individuals then go out and they connect a few more people to DuePoint. They pay for their products, and again, you're going to get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. You've been here 5 minutes. You've connected a handful of people to DuePoint, and you are now earning R1,000 a month with us. I know. I constantly see Facebook pages and WhatsApp images of people saying, I'm going to make you rich in 3 months. You've all seen it. You've all seen it. The only thing is you don't know anyone who was rich in 3 months. And it's incredible. I even put my peers in this room and I say to them, I'll get you up to R1,000 a month in no time. And they go, no, that's not quick enough. I earn 50,000 Rand a month already. And I go, yes, and tomorrow when they retrench you, how much money will you be earning? Oh, no, nothing, but I'm earning 50 now. Yes, we need to get beyond this fantasy world where we think we're safe because we have a job right now when we know the jobs are drying up. What we create for you is a permanent income. This is R1,000 every month going forward. It's 12,000 Rand a year. And what have you done? Well, really little. And you've created income. Now, if you put some more time in and more energy in, well, you can start dramatically increasing how much you earn with us here at DuePoint. You will continue to earn on a diminishing basis down to the 8th point on every product in your channel. But from the 8th point on, you continue to earn on every product payment. You will always get 4% of R27.50 for every product payment in your channel, no matter how big your channel is, as long as you qualify to earn. Go and watch the videos we have on our YouTube channel and on our phone app, and you will see how what we have created gives you unlimited potential. Properly unlimited potential. No matter what job or career or business you run, you know there's a ceiling over your head. At one point or another, you're going to stop. If you're the most skilled person there, maybe CEO. But for everybody else, there'll be a ceiling lower that'll stop you. Here at DuePoint, you have unlimited potential. You can create income of any value. It's simply a task of connecting South Africans to us. How many are you willing to talk to? How many are you willing to connect to us? If people's incomes are halving every 90 days, well, then it sounds like we got a lot of very, very captured people who want to come and get free quickly. It's just a matter of taking a little bit of courage and getting out there and connecting people to us. Folks, we've been doing this for long enough now that we've got enough data that we can pretty accurately forecast what you'll earn here at DuePoint if you put some time and effort in. We use a growth rate formula that we believe fits into everybody's lifestyle called 3 + 2. And it says that in your first month with us, you're responsible for connecting just 3 people to us. That's it, just 3. Every month thereafter, you're responsible for connecting 2 people. Just 2. Does that sound like a task that's unreasonable? 3 people and 2 people in an entire month? Oh, tough crowd here today. Guys, what does your boss at work ask you to do? He probably asks you to work 8, 10, 12 hours a day, doesn't he? I think finding 3 people in your first month and 2 people every month thereafter is a very simple and easy task. You will make it tougher than it actually is, because the first 2 people you talk to might say to you, no, I'm secure, thank you, backtrack, no, this sounds like one of those, and you'll go, oh, no, I can't do this, I can't do this. No. It doesn't matter what the first 2 people say to you, because the first 2 people that you talk to, you're going to be terrible at describing DuePoint to. You need a bit of practice, don't you? Remember your own job when you started it the very first time. Were you any good on that first day? No, you needed quite a lot of time. What did the head of IT say at SARS? Hey, we had quite a laugh, I think, at her, unfortunately. We all wanted to be proud, but in that moment we were a bit sad, where she got up and she said, well, I've only been here for a year. How can I be expected to know the systems? A whole year? Okay, all right. So if it takes us at least a year to learn anything, when you talk to the first 2 people and they laugh at you or walk away or tell you no, why would you give up? How many people have you got? You've got 55 million tries at DuePoint. 55 million tries to save a nation that is desperate for wealth that they can create for themselves, for wealth they can control, and for wealth they can have their whole lives, without the fear of walking into the office the next morning and saying, sorry, you're retrenched. Sorry, the business is closing down. Wouldn't it be nice to not have that stress? Wouldn't it be nice to know, this is my income. I control it. That's what we get to give people. And that is the message we take out to them. If you're able to put 3 people in your first month and 2 every month thereafter, then after 6 months, we'll have you up to 2,500 Rand a month. You've only been connecting 2 people a month. You're already on 30,000 Rand a year. In 6 months of connecting 2 people a month. If you connect 10 people a month, you'll be far further ahead than that. But at just 2 people, we can get you to 2,500 Rand a month. If you can do a year of that with us, a year of connecting 2 people every month without missing a month because it's December, without missing a month because it's Easter, without missing a month because it's your birthday month, but every month connecting your 2 people, then after a year, you can reasonably expect to be on about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's 120,000 Rand a year by the end of 2019. Are South Africans understanding what we have created at DuePoint? Are they understanding it? I think they might have missed it. And I think you better go back to them and re-explain it to them. Right now, South Africans are bleeding financially. And we have an opportunity to say that in a year of just connecting 2 people, you don't quit your job, you just spend an hour less a night watching TV. And you spend that hour finding 2 people a month. And by the end of the year, we reckon we can get you on about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. If you can do it for 2 years, just 2 people a month for 2 years, that 10 becomes 27,000 to 30,000 Rand a month. I reckon none of you in this room, and I could be wrong, earn 30,000 Rand a month. I can guess that because SARS statistics tell me that only 1/3 of the country earns more than 30,000 Rand a month. We can get you there in 2 years and put you in the top third of earners. Not running after your friends, begging them to buy every month. No. Simple single connections, creating an annuity type income that grows even as you sleep. After 3 years, you're up to 40,000 to 45,000 Rand a month. After 4 years, you're on 60,000 to 65,000 Rand a month. And after doing this for half a decade, not 5 weeks, guys, not the first 5 people you talk to who laugh, not even the first 50 people you talk to and who do not respond, but after doing this for 5 years, we reckon quite reasonably you can expect to be on about 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month with us here at DuePoint. All the promises of we'll get you to 100,000 Rand in 3 months that stole your money and never gave you anything, those don't exist in the DuePoint system. In the DuePoint system, we tell you truthfully and frankly and genuinely, give us half a decade. Half a decade, 5 years, and we'll put you in the top 0.5% of earners in the country for the rest of your life. Not for 5 minutes, not these things that blow in and blow out. We've seen the latest one. What was the latest one that came in last year? Hey, something about being rich for a long time. I can't remember. It's gone already. 12 months later, it's gone. How many thousands? I think we reckon about 250,000 South Africans lost money. Lost money. 2,500 Rand a month minimum payment. What's your minimum payment here at DuePoint to use the system? Nothing. To use our system, you get it for free. 2,500 Rand a month was what was required. People went there. Why? Because they said they make you rich in 3 months. Anyone know anyone who got rich in the last 3 months? No. What we tell you is real. We say, guys, we can no longer, as South Africans, fall for that nonsense. We need to understand that wealth is created over time, and that if you're only going to put a little bit of effort in, 2 people a month. 2 people a month is a little bit of effort. If you're only going to put a little bit of effort in, then it's going to take a long time to get there. Put more people in, and these numbers push back. If you can put 10 people in a month, you can cut this in half. 2 years, you'll be on 80 to 100,000 rand. We've already got it happening at DuePoint. We've got people using all sorts of different growth rate formulas. Some putting 50 in a month, and some putting 1 person in a month. They all grow their income at a different rate, but they're in control. They're in control. You can see them all over our website and our YouTube channels. This month we had 2 fresh people up. We had Paul up. 6 months, he works full time. He's up to 2,500 rand. What a surprise. I said it would take 6 months. You'd be on 2,500 rand a month. 6 months, he's on 2,500 rand. All right. Then we've got Norma. Norma works full time in one of the major medical aids. She says at the end of this year, she had to fight to get a 5,000 rand raise. A 5,000 rand raise. She said to herself, why am I fighting when I could spend my time at DuePoint and in no time put the 5,000 rand in my hands and I control it? Ladies and gentlemen, we've got people around the country, all 9 provinces. This is a nationwide business because of our technology, who are making money from a couple hundred rand a month to 100,000 plus a month. It's there. The whole spectrum, everything in between is up to you. We have 55 million South Africans waiting for us. Waiting for us. There isn't anything else. There is only DuePoint in 2019. And when we connect people, and they go out and connect people, we start to change the economic crisis that we have at DuePoint. We're in the business of changing lives as well and lifestyles. Through our XP Rewards training program, we do 2 things. First of all, we're going to educate you. We're going to teach you how to become a successful entrepreneur. We're going to teach you how to create wealth with us. We'll teach you how this industry works and every aspect of insurance and DuePoint and Constantia. As you work through our training program, we give you XP Rewards, XP points, and these points accumulate, and as your channel grows and your experience grows, we start to change your life. There's cash that we give you as you rank up. As you hit rank 5, we start to equip you. You get a lightning memory stick imported from the US that's got everything on it that you need to connect South Africans to us, and you can do it on any electronic device, whether you're online or offline. At rank 7, we give you a 20,000 rand set of gold business cards. They are gold gilded, custom made and imported for you. This is not ink. Who was telling me the other night? One of our rank 9s, Frikkie, was telling me that he pulled out one of the cards, he gave it to a person, and that person, having seen our presentation, then picked the card up and started scratching the gold off the side. I kid you not. But what it did mean is that the person realized that there is real value in these. Real value. When you connect someone with the only gold gilded business card in the country, 2 things happen. First of all, they realize we're not one of those things that what makes you rich for a long time. I don't know, Patrick, what's it called? And we're not one of those. And secondly, we're here permanently. And people want to be connected to something that will create permanent wealth for them. At rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size, we will take you and your family away every year for the rest of your life on a 5-star business class, all expenses paid trip. This is not a hollow promise. We've been before, we're booking this year's trip already, and I can show you real footage of the years that we have gone on these trips. I've seen the websites. I've seen the promises. My favorite one was we'll take you to Hollywood. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay. Then we saw a picture of one couple standing in front of the ticket booth for economy class, and no other pictures after that. I'm not certain they went to Hollywood. Here at DuePoint, we deliver on every one of our promises. Every one of them. For those that have been with us for years now, they'll tell you we've never missed a promise. And one of the promises is that in December every year, if you maintain your rank 9 channel size, we will reward you with a taste of a change in life, one you have not experienced before in South Africa, and one you have absolutely no chance of experiencing in anything outside of DuePoint. And it looks a little bit like this. Sure. Anybody's boss has promised them a trip overseas this year? Business class, all expenses paid. 5-star. No. What? No. Why are you going back to work then after this? Hey? Any one of your bosses promised you a 10,000 Rand increase at the end of this year? No? But what you will do, I know, not all of you, but some of you will do, you will tell the person who connected you here today, no, I'm going to carry on doing what I'm doing. Folks, we don't have that luxury anymore. We really do not have the luxury of carrying on doing what we were doing. If we are going to prosper in this life that we live in, right now, today, we have to start doing something different. At rank 11, as your channel grows and your experience grows with us, we give you your own car. It's not financed through us or rented through us, and we don't give it to you and then take it away. It's also not branded because it's your car. Your car at DuePoint. That's 11 of the 28 ranks in our XP Rewards program currently. We have people beyond rank 11. You can go and ask them what's in the other 2/3 of this program. Folks, to create the wealth, we obviously, as we've discussed, utilize our products. We have 4 products at DuePoint. Our first one is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 324 Rand a month, and for that you get the finest tax-free investment product in the country, coupled with 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. We take 100 Rand of your 324 every month and we put it into your investment account, which means that before you've even connected your first person to us, you have already started building an asset for yourself. There are pretty much no South Africans that save money. Here you have an opportunity, if you even don't want to connect South Africans to us, to save money for yourself and your future through our Access Wealth Plan. Our Wealth Guard product is 249 Rand a month, and for 249 Rand, we give you 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. This means that if you pass away from an accident without any waiting periods, medical examinations or declarations, and with no maximum age limits, your beneficiaries will be rewarded with 1 million Rand. 1 million Rand. That changes lives permanently for 249 Rand a month. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It gives you funeral cover of 20 to 30,000 Rand, starts at 299 a month. You can add 5 or 10 family members to the plan, and the principal member gets 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt, which means that when they pass away, we settle 10,000 Rands worth of their debt so that their children don't need to. We are always thinking about the generations ahead here at DuePoint. And then our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. Our Wealth Points Buyers Club is also 299 Rand a month, and for that you get to be a member of our buying club. Our club consists of all those suppliers who have come to us over the decades that offer us discounts, prices, vouchers, VIP services, business-only account managers, etc., that you get access to as a Wealth Points member and can start changing your monthly expenditure through the packages, prices, and deals that can be bought and purchased through this product. We just recently launched one of our newest suppliers, Cell C, and if you go to our development seminar video on the 19th of January, you can see exactly how to get what you need to get to buy the airtime and data at massively discounted rates through the Wealth Points Buyers Club. Folks, our products are the finest in their categories in the country. I actually enjoy it. I've challenged a number of individuals to challenge me on it, to say, no, Brendan, yours isn't the best product in the country. And one of the guys wrote back to say, my broker hates DuePoint because he cannot compete on any of our products. If you go to the 19th of January, go and look at our development seminar on products, and you'll work out why. If you do nothing at DuePoint, you still are the holder of one of the finest products in their categories in the country for as little as 249 Rand with us at DuePoint. We have ticked every box. We have crossed every bridge to ensure that we are the only solution for South Africans today. And then we added even more. In 2019, we are running what's called our 365 challenge. It is an incredible, incredible challenge for South Africans. What it does is it takes our system and it augments it so that instead of creating you wealth over 5 years, we'll create it for you in 1 year. So even those of you who like chasing only the get-rich-quick stuff, well, congratulations. You can come and give it a go here too. In 1 year, if you're able to put 365 people into your business on your first point, at the end of this year, we give you a check for 365,000 Rand. The channel you will have built mathematically by putting 365 people onto your first point will take you past rank 9, which means you'll be coming away with us at the end of this year on our overseas trip. You will go past rank 11, which means that this year you get a brand new motor car. And you will have created a returns income from your channel that we conservatively estimate at around R500,000 a year. Folks, that's 45,000 Rand a month. I said to you, are any of your bosses promising you a 10,000 Rand raise at the end of this year? And you said no. Well, are any of your bosses promising you a 45,000 Rand a month raise this year? Well, we at DuePoint are now looking for serious South Africans. Those of you who understand that 365 people in an entire year is nothing, is absolutely nothing. Those of you, however, who are sick and tired of being sick and tired and want to change their lives in the next 12 months, well, then our 365 challenge is for you, and it starts the day you sign up. You haven't lost 30 days. No, your clock starts the moment you become a wealth engineer, and you have 365 days in which to make yourself the equivalent of 1.25 million Rand richer in the next 12 months. When you say to the person who connected you today to DuePoint, no thank you, I want you to understand very clearly that this is not a pyramid scheme, it is not a scam, and it is not a fraud. We have been around a long time. What you are in fact doing is saying, no thank you, I do not want 1.25 million Rand this year. That's what you're saying. We have to shake South Africans up. These presentations are not all smiles and joy. They're about, guys, we're in real trouble, and we're going to fix it, and we have created a tool for you that can fix it for you. For those of you who are completing January's Wealth Quest, we've only got today and tomorrow left. Get your 30 guys in and paid, and there's 15,000 Rand that's going to be in your bank accounts in the middle of February. For those of you who are here today, it's unlikely you'll be able to put 30 people in and get them paid by the end of tomorrow. So you guys need to keep your eyes peeled for February's Wealth Quest, which will go live on Friday. We'll announce it at the lunchtime presentation at 12:15. It's another doozy. There's cash involved in it too. Make sure you're tuned in and your channels are tuned in so that you can get a little bit of cash every month as you drive towards wealth, control, and freedom with us here at DuePoint. To become a wealth engineer today is super simple. You're going to go to our website. Everything is on our website. You will find everything there, including links to Constantia's website. We're a public company. You can go and see their financials, their BEE status, whatever floats your boat. We have it all out there. You can go to the FSB's website as well, and you will get to find everything you need. Then click join or apply. Fill out the application form, less than 3 minutes, and you will be a wealth engineer without a single cent having left your wallets today. And this afternoon, you can start creating wealth for yourself. Today, you can take control of your life with the DuePoint system. Folks, go and look at our FSP licenses and our long-term and short-term licenses on the FSCA's website as well. We are, of course, an authorized financial services provider in South Africa. Rank 4s and above, literally 10 days to go to our Converge 2019 Recognition Conference. It's our national annual conference where we recognize all of those that are building wealth for themselves around the country. And these presentations, because of our technology, you can't see them. We're live across the country. All these people are everywhere, but you can't see them. But on that evening, you can. On that evening, you get an opportunity to see how people have created wealth during 2018, one of South Africa's worst economic years in history. And yet here at DuePoint, there were people creating wealth for themselves. You can come and see that. Folks, if you wish to join us on the Converge Conference, you simply need to find a rank 4 in your channel. Whoever introduced you can link you up. Or you can call our office's client service team and they will hook you up with a rank 4 who will get you a ticket and get you to our conference. Guys, today and tomorrow, you've got to get your payments in on those tickets. Please do it. Get yourself to, you cannot afford to miss an event like this. When you see others that are doing it, you realize that you can do it yourselves. So let's make sure. And guys, rank 4s and above, please. Get your guests to RSVP and pay now. You've got until the end of tomorrow. Let's get it done now. And it's going to be an incredible, incredible event. I'm extremely excited about it. I've seen what Rob's put together. It's mind-blowing stuff as usual. And I know you guys are going to love seeing what's been done. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what DuePoint looks like. That is DuePoint. If you have seen something better, I want you to come and tell me about it, and I will make sure we fix DuePoint so that it is even better than that. We have done everything. As I say, we looked at everything in the economy. I've had many, many decades of experience in this, and we built the best system in the country to do what? To sell insurance products? No, that's not what we do at DuePoint. We built the best system in the country to create controllable wealth, generational wealth. If you want to join us in what will become an intergenerational exercise with your family, then come outside, ask us your questions, get answers. Those of you who are around the country, ask the wealth engineers that connected to you today any questions you have. And then pick the tool up, guys. Don't walk away. If you walk away, I'm going to see you later. You will have to come back. But pick the tool up today and get out there and start creating freedom for yourself. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see all of you guys outside. And we'll see all of you guys again back online tomorrow night at 6:30. Tune back in. Thank you very much.